Mike Inez Comprehensive Profile. Early life, 1966 to 1988. Michael Allen Inez was born May 14, 1966, in San Fernando, Los Angeles County, California, into a working-class family with a deep appreciation for music. His father, though not a professional musician, played guitar in local church ensembles, while his mother sang in community choirs. By age 10, Mike was drumming on kitchen pots. At 12 he switched to guitar, and by 14 he discovered the bass guitar, instantly hooked by its low-end groove. Education and first bands. He attended Granada Hills High School, where he played in the jazz band and formed his first rock trio, the Blue Blazers. He studied briefly at Los Angeles City College, taking music theory and audio engineering classes before leaving to pursue full-time gigging around Hollywood's Club Lingerie and Troubadour. Musical influences. Funk and soul bassists like Bootsy Collins and Larry Graham inspired his slap and pop techniques. Rock icons John Paul Jones, Led Zeppelin, and Chris Squire, yes, shaped his melodic approach and use of effects pedals. Breakthrough with Ozzy Osbourne, 1989 to 1991. In late 1988, Inez auditioned for Ozzy Osbourne's band, beating out dozens of contenders. Within weeks he was on stage at Wembley Stadium, laying down thunderous bass for the No More Tears sessions, 1991. Though credited as inspiration rather than full co-writer, his stylized bass lines on tracks like Mama, I'm Coming Home cemented his reputation. Alice in Chains era, 1993 to 1996, 2006 present. After Mike Starr's departure, Alice in Chains tapped Inez in January 1993. Over 2 eras, pre-Lane Staley's death and the post-reunion with William Duvall, he's been the band's backbone. 1993 to 1996, Lane Staley years. EP Jar of Flies, 1994. Chart-topping success, highlighted by Inez's robo-funk fills on No Excuses. Alice in Chains, 1995. His bass propels heavier tracks like Grind and Heaven Beside You. A world tours and festivals, Woodstock 94, Monsters of Rock. Hiatus and side projects, 1997 to 2005. A formed Spies for Darwin, 1998, blending rock, funk, electronic textures, released Microfiche EP. Filled in for Slash's Snake Pit, 1995, on US tour, and Black Label Society, 2001, 2003, 04. A session work with Heart on Alive in Seattle, 2003, and Jupiter's Darling, 2004. Reunion and Modern Era, 2006, present. Black Gives Way to Blue, 2009. Grammy-nominated, marked by melodic bass lines on Check My Brain. The Devil Put Dinosaurs Here, 2013, and Rainier Fog, 2018. Solidifying the band's legacy with stadium-ready riffs. It continues touring globally, inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as part of the 1990s grunge movement's enduring influence. Gear and style. Bass guitars, Fender Jazz Bass, 66 reissue, Music Man Stingray, custom Warwick Thumb. Amps and effects, Aguilar Tone Hammer 500 Head, Aguilar Cabs, Ibanez Tube Screamer, Tech 21 Sansamp. Signature sound, thick low-mid punch, expressive slides, tasteful use of distortion and chorus. Personal life. Relationships and marriage. Mike Inez married longtime partner Sydney Kelly on May 8, 2010. Their private ceremony took place at the Seattle estate of Alice in Chains' longtime manager, Susan Silver, attended by close friends and family. They are known for guarding their home life from the media, rarely granting interviews about their relationship. Children. To date, there are no public records or confirmed reports of children. Inez has stated in interviews that he values family life but prefers to keep that aspect of his life strictly offstage. Real estate. While exact details of Mike Inez's holdings aren't publicly disclosed, interviews and public records suggest. Primary residence, a contemporary 3,200 square foot home in the Capitol Hill neighborhood of Seattle, acquired in 2011 for approximately $1.25 million. Features include a dedicated rehearsal studio, vintage instrument display room, and eco-friendly upgrades, solar panels, rainwater collection. Vacation property, rumored ownership of a rustic cabin on Washington's Hood Canal, used as a retreat between tours. Cars and transportation. Mike's automotive tastes reflect his rock and roll roots. 1971 Chevrolet Camaro RS, Restomod restored body, modern LS 3 V8 swap, multi-link suspension, classic black and orange livery. Ford Mustang GT Premium, 2020, daily driver, a 5.0 L Coyote engine, manual transmission, ebony black exterior. Tourbus, luxury Prevost Marathon coach outfitted with bunk suites, a kitchenette, and soundproof lounge, used on long international legs. Net worth and income streams. As of mid-2025, Mike Inez's estimated net worth ranges between $3 million and $4 million. Major income sources include 1. Touring and live performances. Alice in Chains routinely plays 80 to 100 shows annually, grossing $50 to $70 million per tour, with Inez's share, post-expenses, estimated at $300 to $500,000 per year. 2. Royalties and publishing. From studio albums, over 20 million units sold worldwide, and sync placements in film/TV, generating $200 to $300,000 annually in ongoing royalties. 3. Session work and collaborations. Guest spots and studio sessions for other artists, bringing in $50 to $100,000 per year. 4. Endorsements. Partnerships with Aguilar Amplification and Warwick Basses yield additional income, equipment endorsals, clinics, signature lines. Beyond the numbers, legacy and influence. Mike Inez's innovative blending of funk-inspired bass techniques with grunge's dark textures helped redefine the role of bass in 1990s rock. Younger bassists frequently cite his Jar of Flies and No More Tears work as formative listening. His commitment to tone, gear education, and mentoring up-and-coming musicians via clinics keeps his impact alive well beyond recorded grooves. As the band embarks on a new world tour in late 2025 and teases another studio album, Mike remains a driving creative force, forever exploring fresh sonic territories while honoring the riff-driven legacy that made him a household name in rock bass. Thanks for sticking around to the end. From Mike's humble garage band beginnings in San Fernando to his thunderous runs with Ozzy and Alice in Chains, we've traced every riff, gear tweak, and life milestone that shaped his bass-driven legacy. Whether you're a die-hard fan or picking up the bass for the first time, his journey proves that passion, persistence, and a killer groove can carry you from local clubs to stadium stages. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe for more insider profiles, and ring the bell so you never miss our next Rock History episode. Drop a comment below with your favorite Mike Inez bass line, no excuses, check my brain, or something else. I want to hear which groove hooked you first.